Below the ghosts stood a figure surrounded by crows. Its black eyes searched for prey, hungry.
There they are! The Tengu demons. Crow demons.
There's a target! They're vulnerable.
Ghosts. I've heard of you. They say, thank you so much. I was in Otsuna village. There were thousands of crows, so many. The demons. Please, my boat. Take it. Save our village, please.
Wherever the Tengu go, crows surely follow, as do terrible things. Tengu are tricksters, manipulators. Some say they can even invade dreams and possess the mind and spirit. The ghosts arrived only to find Otsuna village had been visited by death and destruction.
I was dead. Thank you.
There, easy prey.
You have my gratitude. The others, they took them across the river. I heard the demons speak, but it was a different tongue, an evil tongue. All I could understand was Onibaba.
They don't see us. Chiharu!
Tengu. They ripped them apart.
Into the shadows! Enemy there!
Tengu. They flew down from the old monastery. From the cave. Beware of the cave.
The ghost traveled toward the mountains, hoping they could stop the Tengu and find the cave that had terrified the villagers.
You are trying to stop what you do not know. The people are angry. The island is angry. Once the Tengu have taken their bodies, word will spread of my coming. The people...
The monastery loomed over the trees in the distance. The ghosts pressed on, searching for the source of the Tengu.
You... They don't see us. You... 난 내게 못 써.
Path wound deeper.
They're vulnerable. There's a target.
The ghosts reached the cave and sensed great power inside, something unnatural, beyond just human. The Tango defeated. The cave grew silent, and the ghosts found themselves before Kojiro.
The spirits once blessed me, but now Io has cursed me with something so much more.
They don't see us. Time to disappear.
Kojiro slain. Io could no longer control the Tengu and was unable to rally the people to her cause. But the crows of Utsuna were only part of her plan. Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. Choose, and I'll tell it. One of my favorites. This is a story of sacred relics, stolen for profane purposes, when the Mongols targeted divine artifacts, and how the ghosts rose to stand in their way. As the ghosts neared, they were met by a single monk.
Over here!
A Mongol scout was pulling this cart. He ran to warn his friends when he spotted me.
As the ghosts knew, a scout meant more Mongols were near.
They're coming! Please, don't let them defile the temple grounds!
Another group of Mongols appeared, intent on killing the monk. A fearsome Oni suddenly charged at the ghost. The demon's eyes were as red and fiery as its massive shield.
They set the temple on fire!
The ghost ran to help. As their final enemy fell, the monk rushed into the burning temple.
The guardian statue is missing. They couldn't have taken it far. There's another cart!
Though there were many stolen relics, the statue was nowhere to be found.
Please, touch the statue. It's sacred to our people.
The ghost continued searching below the temple. Ghosts discovered the rest of the caravan's guards. Along with the statue, the ghosts found a map with the path the Mongols were taking. Many believe temple statues hold great power, sometimes even containing the spirit of a kami. Other times, that of a demon. The ghosts arrived at the first marked location on the map and planned their attack.
If the map is right, the Mongols will pass this way soon. They're coming. Get ready. The ghosts defeated Mongol and demon alike, but more enemies were on the horizon. The ghosts heard the rest of the caravan approaching. They had no carts with them. Perhaps the things they stole have already been taken ahead. We should find out where they were going.
Oni found many ways to travel between the heavenly realms. Some even convinced humans to release them from their prisons. The ghost reached the final location on the map in the Umugi swampland.
I dare not go any further. It's up to you now.
There's a target!
You've come to stop me. Kill them if you wish. They did their
Countless
part.
statues and relics littered the grounds, stolen from the temples.
For centuries,
Into the shadows!
I was trapped within the temple statue. Io has released me. You'll free the rest of my kind as well. And you will all...
The Oni met the ghosts in battle, eager to protect the stolen statues and relics, eager to protect Io's army.
Careful of the Oni! Here, you! Someone... Take this!
With the Oni leader defeated, Io's plan had failed. The statues and relics were returned to the temples and kept under watchful eye. For even today, some claim they feel the power of Oni pushing against their prisons, eager to enter our world once more. I have many legends for you to enjoy. Which of these legends interest you? Let's begin. This is a tale of how the ghosts fought man and spirit alike. A Mongol named Sukbata had found a way to enslave the dead before they could be reborn. He hoped to create an invincible army that would allow him to easily conquer Tsushima. With every enemy he killed, Sukbata gained an obedient soldier. The ghost felt the heat from the rising flames. The dead littered the ground. Bloodied and terrified, a Mongol called out for help.
Water betrayed us. He believes we are too weak. He'll kill us all and control our spirits.
Through the fog came the spirits of the recently slain. They stepped over their own corpses to attack the ghosts. The ghost felt the heat from the rising flames. The dead littered the ground. Bloodied and terrified, a Mongol called out for help. Through the fog came the spirits of the recently slain. They stepped over their own corpses to attack the ghosts. The Mongol's hand clasped a scroll outlining the path of Sukubatar's army. The ghosts set out in pursuit. Somehow, Sukubatar had found a way to create unreal, vengeful spirits. They followed his every order. Mongol, bandit, and samurai alike fell under Suku. The ghost followed the path until they came across a small, quiet village. But the flashes of lightning revealed they were not alone.
Ha!
think there's something that way.
Let's go.
Really thought I heard something. Let's just keep...
Something that way. Nothing after all. Enemy archer! Find cover!
Puddles of blood darkened the pure, white snow leading out of the village. Bloodstains led toward their window, as if someone had crawled there to escape. The ghosts found an unfinished ofura, an amulet meant to keep the spirits away.
They don't see us.
Clasped tightly in the man's hand was a blood-stained scroll, covered in strange symbols. The ghosts struggled to make sense of the cryptic writing, certain they were linked in some way to the spirits. In the distance, the ghosts heard the sounds of a Mongol patrol approaching. ghosts watched as spirits of slain samurai emerged from the fog to fight the Mongols. The bodies of the dead Mongols bore the insignia of Sukubatar. The ghosts were on the right track. Sukubatar sacrificed allies and friends alike to increase the number of spirits under his control. For he desired an army compelled to obey his every whim. One that knew no fear and could never retreat. The ghosts finally caught up to Sukubatar's forces. They moved into the burning town, eager to free the spirits from his grasp.
There's a target. They're vulnerable.
The ghosts sensed overwhelming suffering from a nearby building cloaked in fog.
Ready yourself.
Ghosts found the remains of a family, burned beyond recognition. Countless innocents brutally impaled, pain frozen on their faces. The fog around the large building slowly dissipated. From the homes on the hill, screams pierced the air.
Heard something.
won't leave here alive!
The ghosts were angered by the slaughter of the village. The spirits vanquished, the fog faded away. Chanting wafted from the nearby docks, obscured deep in the fog.
Into the shadows!
The remaining villagers, mangled and broken, were left to rot in a net like fish. The fog around the docks floated slowly down the river.
Enemy there!
Suddenly, Sukubato's voice boomed throughout the village.
Come, ghosts. Once you are dead, I will display your bodies as a warning to others that even the ghosts are helpless before Sukwater.
Hairy footfalls approached. The ghosts readied themselves for battle. Sukubator's dreadful warriors had covered his escape. The ghosts moved on from the decimated village, knowing more would suffer the same fate if Sukubator wasn't found and defeated. The deeds of the ghosts are many. Let me share one with you. I'll share any story with you. A harrowing tale. The ghost had defeated many of Sukbatar's spirits. But many more gathered aboard a mighty fleet, where they readied a final assault on Tsushima. The ghosts decided to take over one of these ships and use it to assail Sukbatar's fleet. Mongol crew defeated, the ghosts set sail down the coast. The ghosts needed no crew, for they had the help of the Kami. A strong wind filled their sails, and with each passing moment, they grew closer to Sukbatar. After a day's travel, the ghosts came across a lone ship with its sails up. They quietly boarded the enemy vessel. The ghosts found freshly killed bodies in cages. Their trapped spirits illuminated by hanging lanterns. The final enemy fell. A voice cried out from a nearby cage.
Sukhata doesn't control the place!
The spirits vanished into the fog. But a second ship raced to intercept the ghosts as a fiery bombardment rained down upon them. Boarded the enemy ship. Strange lanterns swung on the seemingly empty. But in the fog, ghosts saw the figures of spirits.
Into the shadows! Awesome bitch! Rapidly!
The ship grew quiet. No more spirits emerged to challenge the ghosts. They returned to their ship, eager to set sail. The ghost set out to find the rest of the spirit fleet, and Sukbata himself.
Out here, there will be nowhere for you to run, ghosts. The sea is an unforgiving place. Come and see the full might of my army. Once you're under my control.
The ghosts made landfall at a known pirate cove. From all across the seas, pirates had gathered, eager to serve Sukbatar, for he had promised them riches beyond belief, and all of Tsushima as a safe haven.
They don't see us. Enemy right there!
Old Dock led the ghosts deep into a graveyard of ships run aground. And on them, Mongol, Ronin, and bandit spirits forced by Sukbatar to fight alongside one another. Mongol spirits were put to rest, and Sukbatar's army weakened.
Swear I heard something. Let's see. Get down!
Into the shadows!
The ghosts rid this ship of bandit spirits. Ronin were released to the wind.
Yet. Ghosts. Into the shadows! You haven't won yet. Ghosts.
Coming. Heard something. Keep your head down!
Water finally fell. His control over the spirits lifted, and they departed Tsushima. The ghosts celebrated their victory, but knew they'd face Io herself soon enough. Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. Let's begin. A harrowing tale.